Welcome back to the Games Gamers. Now, a lot of people say, oh my god, you put out a Hearthstone video. Don't worry, my Star Citizen audience is my core. And I just have to put this quick update on the channel here because I just got done watching Around the Verse, listening to Will Maiden speak in regards to the cargo system, and just kind of jumped up and down. And I'm so excited I have to put this on the channel immediately, because this is what we have been following from the very start, is the economic kind of structure, how they're going to implement it. And they're starting a very rudimentary format, and where they're saying, okay, the cargo itself that you can buy if you're a trader and you buy in bulk will be from a terminal, which is kind of what we noticed in the trade division area on Arc. And then those items, like large commodity items in larger physical quantities, are going to be loaded onto your ship based upon the mass that it can hold in your hold. And I thought that was just kind of really fantastic that they're going to start it out this way, because the cargo is going to be assigned to the ship, not to the player, meaning that it's pretty much up for grabs, creating kind of an infrastructure for an economy on your different types of careers. We were talking about careers much earlier in 2015, and the things that you would be able to be, and a lot of the things that I had predicted that you would be able to be are now being seen in the game through the system. I think it's fantastic that you're able to take this and just basically fill your ship up with like larger commodity goods for bulk traders. Or if you're a smaller time kind of like salvager, you can use the grabby hand systems and put items in cargo containers and manually put it in your ship, also being assigned to your ship. It seems like this is the route they're going to take. And then whether you're a salvager or you're a trader, you can take these goods, sell it for a profit. They're going to initiate like a small local economy within Levski, Port Olisar, and Hex. And I understand now how they're kind of fabricating this. You got Port Olisar, kind of like a citizen port. You got Hex, kind of like a pirate outlaw port. And you've got the kind of working class economy Levski port. And they're going to see how these things are going to be traded through the NPC economy, through player-driven elements. And I'm very excited because this means that there's a little bit more to it than I was starting to despair, thinking, oh God, everything's going to be NPC oriented. But now kind of adds a new element, a new layer. We're going to see careers being built from this, and you're going to have traders that have a large hold. You're going to have pirates that want that booty, yeah, and then you're going to have bounty hunters from people that get pissed off because, hey, you just stole my shit. Now you've got bounty hunters and mercenaries, or mercenaries to protect the ship. You got bounty hunters going after people who have died. Initiating a very, very simplistic kind of rudimentary economy that they're going to be able to build off of through this local system. And this is fantastic news. This gives me a lot of hope. The way that they've implemented this is, from what I've gathered on Around the Verse through Will Maiden, my view is that this is the correct way to go about this. They're doing it in a small kind of secular area. They're bringing it out for the PU. I don't know when. It wasn't stated when this is coming out, but I cannot wait for this element of gameplay, and then to actually make videos in game to where I can show people how to be a pirate, how to be a trader, give you guys a little bit more information. But right now, they gave us just this small glimpse, and it gives me so much hope that I just had to put this video out. Now, tell me down below in the comments what you guys are going to be. In fact, I got a poll down below, and if you guys would like to take it, because I love these polls, tell me if you're more going to be along the lines of a trader, a mercenary protecting traders, we're going after them, a bounty hunters going after pirates, or a pirate. So I've got all options, kind of like I just kind of want to get a feel of what you guys are going to be doing when this comes out. Now, I want to see this come out as soon as possible. This is the most exciting news from Around the Verse that I've watched in a very long time, and I hope you guys are just as excited about it, because like I said, tons of videos kind of speculating about the economy and how things are going to work. But to see, the physical mass of items being transported from point A to point B is going to be phenomenal. To make profit on this is going to be amazing, and to take these things from people as a pirate or to protect these things is really creating careers. It's exactly what Will has basically said, and I feel like the direction that they're taking is a step towards more, the more concrete reasons why this game really is going to give you, on a first person kind of level, something that a lot of games miss out on. The immersion quality is now going to be in this game, in essence giving you careers just through this is why the economy is so important. The economy creates direction for people. It gives people something to do other than just, your kind of mission grinding type things. That's great. I'm glad that's there too. The storytelling is very important. The lore, I love it. But this gives you the story. This makes you able to write the stories, have experiences, and tell them and video them and record them for people to watch your experiences. And that's what I will be doing with my own organization. A link down below for my organization's Plexus Syndicate. We're going to be kind of a freelance pirate business entrepreneurial organization looking for opportunities in every realm. We're not going to limit ourselves, so please check that out. Shameless promotional plug for my organization. And when the game goes official, we're really going to build up on finding trade routes, finding not only having traders trade from point A to B to make profit, but our competition will kind of go a little bit yar and be like, oh, you're using these trade routes, you're using these trade lines, we're just going to take your ship here. And I think the easiest way to go about taking larger cargo at this point is to basically just take the entire ship, since it is assigned to the ship, as what Will has mentioned in the video. But another thing that's interesting is also, what if you just had a very large ship and you wanted to plunder and loot large cargo, like the large steel containers that you saw in the video? Then how do you go about it? Now, I remember there being some type of a large sled that you could use. We talked about this in the Grabby Hands video, and perhaps you'll need that on a larger scale ship to load from one ship to the next. But that wouldn't make sense because you really couldn't do that in space. So very interesting here how this is going to play out. There's a few more questions that I have. If you guys have any questions down below, please put them in the comments. But again, just really happy that this is in the works and that it is finally being talked about in a manner in which it's in a positive direction for me. This gives more player-driven mechanics to the game. And that's what our voice is here for. We want those player-driven mechanics because that makes the game more fun. It makes it much more immersive. So again, thank you for watching here on The Games. I absolutely have the best time with you guys, and I love reading every single comment down there. I respond to as many as that I can, but I truly love to see how involved you guys are in this community, and you come up with some really amazing points that actually help me out in future videos, and you make me think of different angles. And I think that's why our community is a very important community for the Star Citizen community, because we're talking about larger, broader topics and design elements within the game that are very, very key to making this game a successful game. Thank you for watching here on The Games. If you guys want to help us out here on the channel grow, go check our Patreon page. You can learn a little bit back history on the channel, what we want to do, where we're envisioning going, and much more content on this channel. Again, we're going to be having a interesting video on my friend Chaos Wolf's channel, who is at 20,000 subscribers. That should be helping out our channel, and super appreciative that I'll be featured on his channel very shortly here. He is an Elite Dangerous player. I will be rebooting some Elite Dangerous content, like bringing the Dangerous series, where I teach Elite Dangerous pilots how to be pirates, how I teach commanders how to be pirates, and in a very nice way. Yarr. Anyhow, thanks for listening to me, guys. I will check you guys out on the next vid, and this is surely great news for all of us. Thank you.